What are you doing here? I'm here to finish what I started.
Let's get Emily and
No,
go.
how can you be so cold-hearted? Everybody dies if we don't do this. And so be it. Don't persist. Or what? I'll take your other eye.
Just try. Luke, this isn't what we talked about.
Abel, please. We don't have time for this.
Shut your mouth, abomination!
Abel, you can stop this.
Abel, enough! Ow!
Can't breathe, vision's getting blurry now. Nosebleed, never been so worried. How am I supposed to handle the pressure? It would have been better if I were anybody else. Dear Dad, tell me what you would have done. Too bad that I'm not your bravest son. Why'd I have to be big to lead? I wish that I could be anybody else. I'm supposed to do something. Am I supposed to do something? Do I run? Do I dare? Can I grant my own prayer? Get a grip, throw a pair. Let me stop you right there. There's a cause for attack. Swallow your pride, cast your blood, lost aside. Bitch, you better fall back.
This is the view of Thought I Never Do. Doing Hazbin Hotel. Yay. Okay, I'll get to season 2 when I get to season 2 in this review. I'm doing the pilot, season 1 and season 2. So let's get started with the pilots first. What I think of the pilot? I've seen it many times. I've seen it many times. I watch it like every Halloween, so I know what happens in the pilot. I really enjoy the pilot. It's probably one of the best pilots I've ever seen for like a show. It's really well animated. I know many people say, "Oh, it should be reanimated like Mission Zero." No, I don't think it should be touched. I don't think it should be touched like Mission Zero. I don't think it should be reanimated or turned into like another Pilot Zero or something. I don't know. Hazbin Hotel Zero or something. I don't know what we call that, but I don't want it to be touched. I don't think it should be touched because I do think it's a really nice pilot to the show, and do think it works well on its own without knowing anything else from season 1 and season 2. I really enjoyed the pilot. It's really good. It has some subtle moments and really good moments. I do like the songs in there. Like inside every Demons of Rainbow is probably classic. I do like Alice's song in that pilot, and the opening song. They're really good. And then we also got, and then later down the road we got Addict from Hazbin Hotel. That was more of like a prequel to Hazbin, and I'm not sure if it's actually canon anymore. Is it? Is it still canon? I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I believe it's canon. I don't know. The Addict video is still probably canon. They never really explain what happens in the Addict video, so we don't know. Unless I miss like a live stream or something, like when they explain what happens in the Addict video and how it's canon to the overall story. But from what I got, it's basically Angel Dust going to some pretty messed up shit. And that's pretty much the Addict video. And it's probably one of the best videos that they ever done. It's still the most popular video to this day. I think it's got like, what, 200 million views? Over 200 million views right now? Probably by now. I don't know. But, yeah. The first two Hazbin projects were pretty good. And then we had to wait like 4 years after Addict video came out. Yep. And season 1 came, and what do I think of it? I like it, but it does have its issues. I know a lot of people complain about the pacing. That wasn't really my problem with season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. I didn't really have any problems with season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. maybe some of the dialogue was a little bit funky in season one. That's probably where some of the issues came from. Like some of the dialogue was. I don't think it was really the pacing in season one that was the problem. Is mostly the dialogue. Like some of the dialogue didn't add up. Some of it didn't feel right. Like it just felt sort of misjointed in season one of Hazbin Hotel. Like, but I still overall enjoyed it. It's not really that bad as many people say it is. It doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. I can still follow the story in season one of Hazbin Hotel, like Angel Dust, Husk, and everybody else. Nifty, Baggy, Charlie, Serpentious, Cherry Bomb, who's barely in the show, and Adam, Blutes, Sarah, all the angels. What's the name? I forgot her name. I forgot the name of the other angel. Sarah. No, it's Sarah and I legit forget the name of the other angel. I forgot the name of the other angel. What was the name? Emily. Emily. Yeah, I remember. Emily. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I just mind blew me for that. Emily. Uh, I do like those characters. They would be interesting. Like I actually care for like the other angels besides maybe Adam and Loot. I didn't really care much for Loot. Not so much. Loot did have her charm. Like she did have her charm. Adam, not so much. Adam, I just hate. Um, from like day one. Even though his songs were pretty good, like his songs were actually pretty good. I will give him credit that. At least he can sing, but he's not really a good character. Like I don't really like Adam. I'm glad he's and then we get yeah. Hazbin Hotel season one wasn't. I do enjoy everything that happened in season one, and I do think it's a really good season. Even though not much happens, I think it's just like the stasis where everything starts. Even though not much really happens besides Adam dying, and I don't think like anything really much happens. They just stay at the hotel for most of the time. I'm not even kidding. Like they stay at the hotel for like most of the time. They don't explore most of the Pride Ring. Like we don't actually see them explore most of the Pride Ring. They just stay at the hotel. Well, they do explore a little bit of the Pride Ring, but it's mostly in Pentagram City. But they don't actually explore all of the Pride Ring. When you expect a show based in the Pride Ring to explore more of the Pride Ring, I didn't really understand that part. But I do like Charlie as a character. Vaggie, she, kind of her singing voice is. I know a lot of people don't really like her singing voice. I know a lot of people didn't really. They really hated it. I didn't mind it so much. I didn't mind her singing voice so much. Her voice was fine. It sounded fine to me. It sounded fine. It was okay. Angel Dust probably has the best song in the season. One of the best, not including Adam and Luke's part in the song of You Did Know. Um, actually, speaking of the songs are really good in season one. Like I don't think there was like a single song in season one that I really don't hate, except for like maybe just one song that being It starts with Sully. I think like all the songs in season 1 are pretty good. Like there's only like one song I don't particularly like. That's I. It starts with Sorry for Suspensions. I think that's the. But even that song, I do find some charm to it. There are some good parts in that song. Like I think like there really isn't like a single bad song in season 1. I can't really put my finger on a single bad song in season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. Like all of Hazbin Hotel has a really good soundtrack. I can't really put my finger on really a bad song in season 1. Like all the songs are pretty good. Like the soundtrack for Hazbin Hotel was actually pretty good. It was good. I can't deny it. Yeah, they all pulled the roles, and story development was pretty decent. Yeah, even though the dialogue was a big issue in season 1. I I did notice that on my rewatch. Like some of the dialogue didn't make quite a lot of sense. I think it was just the dialogue. I think it just has something to do with it this season being supposed to be like 12 episodes instead of like 8. I think that's the reason why some of the dialogue was kind of a little bit rushed. I think like they squeezed together like 4 episodes into 8. So I'm pretty sure that's why the dialogue feels a little bit rushed and feels like it's going fast paced. So I don't really think it's the pacing. I think it's just the dialogue that's the issue with season 1. Yeah. But overall, I did enjoy season 1. I didn't really hate it like as much as many people did. But then we get to season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, and now I know how people felt about season 1 of Hazbin Hotel and season 2 of Hello Boss. Yeah, season 2 of Hazbin Hotel. What can I say that won't get me hurt from Busy Pop? That won't get me shut down from the high heavens of Busy Pop? That won't get me beat it down or take this video down? Uh, from the moment we start, I am not joking. From the moment we start, the pacing is just god awful. Oh my god, the pacing. Okay, I know there was some issues with the pacing in season 1, and it also has some bad pacing. But here's the thing: I can still follow the story in season 1 and still know what happens in season 1. And season 2, I can't tell you a goddamn thing that happens in season 2 because the pacing goes by so fast. It's going on like a high note. It's going like from point A to point B to point C in like milliseconds, and I don't know what's going on in the entire show of season 2. I couldn't tell you a single thing that happens in season 2 because I have no clue what happens. Uh, in the first episode, we get Spencer's dead. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, never mind. Spencer's dead. And we gotta mourn, and then we gotta worry about the hotel, and then Voss is gonna get into it. Okay, cool. What's that about? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's about Voss? What's Voss' plan? And then just cut. The episode just ends, and pretty much that's it. We don't. What was that? Like season 2 of Hazbin Hotel just pretty much ends, and just like season 2 of Hazbin Hotel season 2 episode 1 just ends, and it just and here's another issue. There are way too many songs in the first episode. Like in the first season there was only 2 songs per episode, and this season there's like 3 songs, and in later episodes there's like 4 songs per episode. Like what the fuck? Why are you adding so many songs? You don't need to add these many songs into an episode. That's just taking up most of the runtime. Because when you think about it, most of the songs are like 3 minutes long. You're gonna get 3 minute long songs, and they're gonna take up most of the runtime, and you're gonna have no time for the story. And you're not gonna know what happens, and that's a big issue. That is a really big issue. And yes, the songs are catchy, like well, kinda like the, there's few songs. There aren't that many songs in this season that really are catchy. A lot of them are just really meh. Like a lot of them are just meh to me. Like a lot of them don't really catch my eye, don't really grab my attention, really don't grab my attention like season one did with their songs. This the songs for season two just really doesn't grab my attention like season one did. Like eh, eh. And the characters writing and the writing for the characters are pretty much they haven't learned anything from the battle with Adam, and that's just on me. They haven't learned anything. They're still acting the same, like nothing happened. The only one who seems to be changing is Charlie. The rest, wouldn't you expect the rest of the characters who were there with suspensions to like change or like go through character development? The only two characters who actually care what happened with Serpentius is pretty much Charlie and Cherry Bomb. Nobody else cares. They just like, oh, Serpentius died. Oh well, let's move on. They don't really care what happened, and the okay, maybe Vaggy's a little bit worried for Charlie, worried about his state of mind. Like, okay, sure, but they don't. Nothing happens in season two. They don't do anything. They don't. Uh, and yeah, Angel Dust is just doesn't really get that much screen time like in season two, like in season one. She doesn't really do anything. Like she doesn't do anything. She's just there. She's just like a background character. Like she's a background character, and she's supposed to be like the one of the main cast, and she's just there. Like she doesn't really do anything. House doesn't do anything. House and Iffy don't really do anything. Like none of the other characters do anything in the show. And here's the funny thing: the show is like at also gets kidnapped at like makes a deal and gets kidnapped and gets himself kidnapped halfway through the season. You mean to tell me that you kidnap Alistair and then the majority of his time is just him being kidnapped throughout the whole season? That's just dumb. Like, why would you do that? Wouldn't you say that for like a later episode? Like, why would you do that in like the first four episodes? Is it just to build suspense? Like, to show how powerful the V's are? Like, oh, and speaking of the V's, maybe saying, "Oh, do you like the V's? What do you think of the V's? The V's were probably the best part of season one, season two, and they were the fan favorites. I liked them in season one. I liked how they just look in the background and how cool they were. In season two, once you get to know them, not a fan. I am not a fan of the V's. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people who are gonna probably hate me on that, and a lot of people are gonna say, "Wait, you don't like the V's? What's wrong with the V's?" Here's the thing: a lot of them are assholes. They are all assholes. Like they don't not give a fine fuck about who you are or what you are. They just in it for the money. That's pretty much it. In it for the money, in it for the long haul. Okay, maybe not in it for the money, but they're in it for the fame and glory. That's pretty much it. And they don't really do anything. They just Fox does most of the work, and Velvet and Valentino just sit around taking orders from Vox. That's pretty much it. And I really don't care for that. Like they don't do any. Velvet is just taking orders from lots. Valentino is also taking orders from lots. Like they're all just taking orders from lots. And it's not like till the final episode of the show is when they stop taking orders from lots and tell them to stop. Like until like the final episode, like they don't. There are a couple moments where they do disagree with Fox and don't listen to him, get mad, but they still take orders from Fox no matter what. Like they still do because they still trust him. So what's the point? This guy looks like he's gonna double cross you at any second. He doesn't care. He only cares if for himself and only wants to get into heaven just so he can rule it and have you two be the dead weight and probably ditch you as soon as he gets to heaven. But he doesn't. Voss, I really don't. And Voss is probably my least favorite character of the V's. Like, at least Valentino, yeah, he was shitty if Angel Dust, but at least he had. No, I can't say anything. I know Valentino was so thick. Like, Valentino and Voss are probably my least favorite characters of the V's. Like, Voss. It's like a double edged sword. Like, I couldn't. Yeah, no. The characters was just bad. Like, at least Velvet, I guess, was a little bit interesting. Mostly because of her accents and probably because her character was at least the voice actor was trying to make her sound interesting. Vots, I will admit, had the best songs in the season. Probably had one of the best songs in the season. Probably some of the best songs in the season. He did had some good songs, I will admit that. But you can't hold the songs when you're just a shitty character and you really don't do anything with your power and I really don't care for Vox. Like he doesn't do it for me. Like he's just so unlikable and how annoying he is. How he's trying to, oh, I want to get into heaven, so I can rule it. So why do you want to rule heaven? What has heaven done for you lately? Is it just because they spilled your blood, killed humans, killed your customers? Is that why you want to get revenge on heaven? We don't know why he wants to get revenge on heaven. It's never explained. It's just pretty much he wants to get into heaven because he wants to rule it. That's pretty much it. You don't know too many motives, just he wants to rule heaven. Just so he can rule it at the top. So it can be at the top. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Do I think? I really the the characters don't like, and I really don't like the V's. They're just bad characters. They're just awful. They're just awful characters. Like I just can't stand them. They're just bad. They're just. I know Fizzy Pop said that season two's main focus was going to be on the V's. I did not expect that much focus on the V's. I just thought it was going to be the same like season one. Like we get like a couple minutes with them. I did not expect the whole focus be shift towards the V's and have them be like the main characters of Hazbin Hotel in season two. No, no. I really hate these characters. These characters do not do it for me. Like, they just don't. I think they're just awful, god awful. And I do think they should be a little bit better. Like, they should at least have some likable qualities to them. At least something to see, at least something that we can like about them. The only one that's actually likable is actually Velvet, who has some likable qualities. That's pretty much it. Valentino and Vots don't really have any likable qualities besides being good to each other. That's pretty much it. They don't. Yeah, that's. I really don't like these characters like this. So, do overall, I didn't really like season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, mostly just because of the V's and the god awful pacing. Like the pacing was probably the worst part of season 2. Like I think that was probably the major issue with season 2 is the pacing. Like the pacing just goes really fast. Like the pacing just goes really fast. It's like you're pressing the rewind button the whole time, even though you're not. In the songs, I will admit some of the songs are actually pretty good. Like Gravity, that I actually really like Gravity. Gravity's a good song. Abel's part in Hear My Hope, and actually the whole song of Hear My Hope is actually pretty good. Um, Voss's song, in I forget which episode it was. I think it was like episode 7 or episode 8, one also. But I like that song. That song was pretty good. I also know Voss. Actually, all Voss's songs are pretty good. Like they're all good. Trust Us, and all of them are good. Like I do like those songs, but the rest of the songs not so much. Settle's Confession, I really didn't. Okay, Settle's Confession I did like, but the rest of the songs not so much. They were just there. They were just like ear toning and just there for a song. Like so you can add a song. Like hey, here's a song. Here's a song. Here's a song. Just to add a song. And why are there so many songs in these episodes? Like each episode has the first 4 episodes have like 3 songs each. What's up with that? And then in later episodes, they have 4 songs in one episode. Like, what is up with that? You don't need that many songs. Like, what is up with that? You don't need that many songs in an entire show. Why can't we just have dialogue? Like, why can't we just have dialogue? It's just so hard to have dialogue. It's pop. Let the character speak. You let him speak in Hell of a Boss. In and in Hell of a Boss, you only have like 1 song per episode, and you rest of the song, the rest of the episode is just dialogue. And even when you do have a song, some of the songs are actually playing over action scenes, and are actually pretty cool. You really do it well in like Hell of a Boss. Like I enjoyed Hell of a Boss season 1 and season 2. I enjoyed both seasons. And now you go to Hazbin Hotel and you just just make it into a musical. Like you just make it into a musical and not try to include dialogue. Like I understand it's supposed to be like a musical, but could you at least have some dialogue and just tone down on the songs? Ugh. And this just kind of has me worried for season 3 because I know it, because I'm just worried for season 3 and season 4 because now I'm wondering, is it gonna even have dialogue? Because we got like 4 songs in the entire show. Is the entire show for season 3 and season 4 just gonna be a musical? Is that what's gonna happen? Is it just gonna turn into a musical all of a sudden? And every line, and we're gonna get like 5 songs per episode. Like, come on, we don't need that many songs. They need to turn it. They need to tone it down on the songs. We don't need that many songs. I know she has many songs run down. But me turn some of those songs into actual dialogue. I prefer if it was actual dialogue instead of like songs. I don't mind if you put like songs in, but have like season 1 and just have like 2 songs. I prefer that over like 3, 4 songs per episode, and all of them are like 3 minutes. They take like 3 minute songs. All of them are 3 minute songs, and they take up 9 minutes of the episode. Now 9 minutes might not seem a lot, but when the pacing is going by so fast, you don't have time to breathe and take in some of the scenes. You just have song, show, song, show, song, and then show. Sometimes it even ends on a song, and sometimes it ends on dialogue. It just sort of ends. It just sort of ends without no real resolve to the episode. It just sort of ends. It just ends. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of season two. Like the pacing is just bad. I do think the songs and some of the songs in season two maybe we don't no, whatever. It is what it is. I'm hoping season three and season four get a little bit better because I'm pretty sure season three is probably gonna have loots or something. Probably gonna introduce loot and love. Loots is gonna have loot as a villain and gonna have Lilith as okay with the even though we don't know what the whole deal is with Lilith. We got no idea. Yeah. Anyway, that was my 30-minute rant on. That was my 18-minute rant on season two. I really didn't like that season. Anyway, this is Anna just signing off, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you'd like to. Maybe that's help with the channel. And we're getting close to 500 subs. Trying to get there fast. So, bye. Also, if you're wondering when that FNAF 2 is gonna, those FNAF movie reviews gonna come out, probably later this month. I'll probably have them out Christmas. Again, I'll probably have to edit them. I'll probably have to record some lines and then edit them. I have to edit them in Power Director or CapCut. Probably Power Director. Power Director is a little bit easier. I'll probably have to record some lines, do screen recorder, and then probably uh, edit, do, then extract the audio, and then find some images, and then put them into the video. That video might take a little bit longer, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I never edit before. When I did edit, it usually just took me like 2 weeks, so should be out by Christmas, probably. This is just decided to do like in a stream out video, just do a regular review. Yeah. Anyway, bye.